Hello team, I hope you are all well and I hope you are enjoying Vlogmas so far, whether it be from my videos or other people's videos. I'm having a great time filming and also watching everybody else's, I've no doubt at this point, because this is obviously pre-filmed. Vlogmas has not started for me yet, but we are going to do the end of the year tag. One of the questions on this tag indicates that this should be done in like maybe September, October time, but whatever. It's now coming up to the end of the year, so I think it's now appropriate to do this now. It's fine, it doesn't matter. Basically, this is a tag that's been going around for a while. I am unsure on the original creator. If I do find that information out in the meantime, I will leave it linked in the description box down below. But yeah, I am really interested in getting into this one. I haven't done a tag in a really long time, and I'm kind of excited that they might be coming back because I feel like they're nice, easy videos to do, but also dead interesting to see what different people's answers would be. So without further ado, let's get into it. There are only 6 questions, which is really interesting, so I am looking forward to doing this one. So the first question is, are there any books you started this year that you need to finish? A whole bunch, but I'm not going to get them finished this year. Let me show you specifically this year that I did start but haven't finished yet. There is a whole other section on my TBR cart that I started last year and didn't finish yet, so we're not going to get into those. But specifically this year, I have The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni, and I am currently 249 pages into this one. I'm not going to get this finished this year. I'm not going to get any of these finished this year. I will tell you, because it will answer one of the questions at the end of this tag, about my plans for this. But yeah, The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni is one of them. I have All Our Hidden Gifts by Caroline O'Donoghue, which I am 203 pages into. I got a really good ways into this one. Really enjoying all of these. I just got to a point where I started slumping a little bit in the moment and then just didn't pick them back up, because that's a thing that I do very often. If you've been here for a while, you will know that. We have Hex Life, which is a collection of witchy tales edited by Christopher Golden and Rachel Autumn Deering. I didn't get too far into this one, but I did get 115 pages, so I am a little ways in and I would like to carry on with it. And then we also have The Ravens by Cass Morgan and Danielle Page. Again, didn't get too far into this one. Don't even think, no, I didn't quite reach the 100 page mark. In fact, have I finished in the middle of a fucking, it's the middle of a chapter.
Don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
99 pages in. So annoying. So yeah, The Ravens as well by Cass Morgan and Danielle Page. So I have no intentions of finishing those before the end of the year though, just FYI. So yeah, do you have an autumnal book to transition into the end of the year? This is what gives me the impression that this tag should probably be done around September, October time. It doesn't matter, it's fine. My answer to this question is yes, I have one to recommend, which I think is perfect, quite frankly, for any time of the year, but I feel like it's really, really perfect for autumn time, but possibly going into winter as well and doing that transition straight into winter. And it's The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin. I read this earlier on in the year and I absolutely loved it. I think it's one of my favourite, well, I know for a fact it's one of my favourite books of the year. It's definitely going to be in my top 10. Probably my top 5. It could even be one of my top 3. I'm not fully certain yet because I haven't gone through my stats. But I loved this so much. It is following Clara Densmore, and she's an Everwitch, which means that basically Clara can kind of control any of the seasons. So these witches are trying to help with climate change and things like that. And with Clara's help, they should be able to make big differences. However, Clara keeps resisting being an Everwitch because she's terrified that she cannot control her magic properly. I just really loved this book entirely, the way that it transitions from season to season and the way that we see Clara change throughout the seasons as well. And there are gorgeous pages like this. We do spend a lot of time in autumn and winter, so I feel like it is perfect for that time of year, for the transition period through the 2 seasons. But I loved this so much. I gave it 5 stars and I absolutely adored it. I also went to town tabbing it the hell up, and it's the first book that I ever also annotated. So yeah, that's something I went to town with as well, with my annotations and stuff. I went a little bit crazy in this book. So yeah, this is my recommendation for the autumnal season change. It's the book I would recommend. Number 3, is there a new release you're still waiting for? I'm still waiting for my Fairy Loot edition of Kingdom of the Cursed, and I just really want it. I have a Waterstones edition, not a special edition or anything. I just picked up a normal Waterstones copy because I wanted to read it soon. That's another book that I am partway through. I got 100 pages in. I would love to still finish that in December though. We'll see what happens, but I would still love to finish that in December. I think other than that, I can't remember what else I have pre-ordered that hasn't come yet. Yeah, nothing else specifically. I do have the Jade City trilogy coming, but that's not like a end of year release. It's just, you know, a special edition set. So yeah, probably Kingdom of the Cursed is probably the book I am most thinking about, to be perfectly honest. What are 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? I have them hither. These are all on my December TBR, so hopefully I get to them all. But we have The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. I am extremely late to this party, like beyond fashionably late at this point. It's embarrassing, but I would really like to read this one in December. Not only is it a 5-star prediction for me in 2021, but there is a movie that has since come out about this one, I think, a movie adaptation, or it's on its way out. Tracy has tagged me in the trailer, but I have refused to watch it because I really want to read the book first and not be swayed by the movie in any way, shape or form. So The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. I have Inner Holidays by Christina Lauren. I bought this one last year, basically, and wanted to read it last year and just didn't get round to it. And now this is one of my Patreon buddy reads for the month of December, well, months of November, December. So I'm really looking forward to this one. It's obviously a festive read and I'm really hyped about it. And then we also have The Crown of Gilded Bones by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is the 3rd and final book in the From Blood and Ash series, but there's also a spin-off series continuing on from this series. So I would really like to read this one before the end of the year. It is on my December TBR. It is a 2021 5-star prediction, so that would be awesome to finish it by then as well. I am swayed a little bit now on that though, because there's been a lot of mixed reviews about this book, so in my head it's no longer a 5-star prediction, but I put it on the thing, so it's still there, you know. But yeah, 3rd book that I would like to get to before the end of the year. Is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favourite book of the year? I don't think so. From my TBR for December, let me just get that up because I've got it in my notes. From my TBR for December, I think the only book that could really shock me at this point is Under the Whispering Door, but which isn't even on my TBR. Is it? No. Is it? No. Maybe.
This is fine.
I can't remember, but Under the Whispering Door is the only book I think could still shock me at this point. But I don't think it would be my favourite of the year. I don't think you understand the level that you would get to be my favourite of the year at this point. So yeah, I'm fairly certain that nothing's going to top that. But we'll see, you know, there's still a whole month left to go at the point that I'm filming this, not at the point that it goes up. But there's a whole month left to go, so we'll see what happens. And the last question is, have you already started making reading plans for next year? I have, yes. I can't remember if the videos have already gone up yet or not, but I've done a top 10 series that I want to get to that are a priority in 2022, and top 10 TBR that's priority in 2022. I also have my January, February, March and most anticipated list as well that is done, and basically for these books that I'm partway through, my intention in January actually is to spend the month trying to get through all the books I am partway through, so that I can start then with a fresh slate in February with books that I'm not already partway through. That would be really nice. I wanted to do it for December, but I just really want the festive reads in December. I don't want to focus December on reading a whole bunch of books I'm already partway through. So that's my aim for January, is to read a whole bunch of books that I'm partway through and get them finished, so that I have a clean slate then for the rest of the year. Fingers crossed. So yeah, that would be interesting. And other than that, I don't have specific plans. I do have some vlog ideas in mind, but yeah, other than that, I just have like my priority TBR and priority series TBR that I would really like to focus on. But yeah, those are my plans for 2022 essentially. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below if you've any comments on any of that I just said, and also if you think that there could be a book that could change my mind on my best book of the year. That doesn't really help, because you guys, unless you are like hardcore into my vlogs and stuff, you probably don't know what my best book of 2021 is so far. So, and I kind of want to keep that under lock and key, unless you guys already know, which, you know, maybe I've not kept it under lock and key as well as I thought. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.